Well, welcome to the update on the top of the hour for Nigeria's number one for Talk 99.3 Nigeria Info. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atehiru, says a lot of successes have been recorded with many terrorists eliminated and weapons recovered in the fight against insurgency in the northeast. Now, Atehiru stated this during a one-week operational visit to Borno State.
Talks.
And the Army Chief said that the essence of his visits was to ensure enhance operations and raise morale and motivate the soldiers. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project has filed a lawsuit asking the federal government, Federal High Court in Abuja, to restrain and stop President Muhammadu Buhari and the federal government from borrowing an estimated 895 billion naira of unacclaimed dividends and balances in the dormant account. Now, the suits followed a recent move by the federal government to borrow unclaimed dividends and dormant account balances under the legislation known as the Finance Act 2020. Sarab argues that for there to be borrower, there must be a lender. It says the federal government's proposed plan would be negative and would negatively affect the right of Nigerians to an adequate standard of living and access to clean water, quality healthcare, and education. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control says that it has destroyed counterfeited medical products worth billions of naira in Kano and Anambra State. In a statement, NAFDAC said products destroyed by the agency were drugs, vaccines, cosmetics, and expired foods items. The agency said that the products were seized from manufacturers, distributors, and importers. The estimated value of the product destroyed in Kano is 613.3 million naira, while fake products worth 1.42 billion naira was destroyed in Oka and Anambra State. And lastly, Kwara State Football Club has kept its spot atop of the Nigerian Professional Football League table despite the goalless draw against visiting Heartland Football Club of Ore. The home draw meant that Kwara United failed to extend their lead at the top of the log and are now joint leaders with Rangers International FC of Enugu. Now, Kwara United are the 27 points from 15 matches with a plus 7 goals difference, which is 1 goal ahead of the Enugu-based Rangers, who beat visiting Adamawa United 1-0. Now, Adamawa United is still at the bottom of the log with just 10 points from 15 matches. Interesting story from the world of sports, especially from the local league. Well, it's coming up to 4 minutes past the hour. You are listening to Nigeria's number one for talk, and you know what's next. Stay tuned.
It's the feel of Lagos, bringing conversations to you, real life conversations you can relate to.
When the elephants are fighting, they say,
the grass could suffer. Meanwhile, that grass and the chop to survive.
Exactly. Touching the core of family issues.
Love itself cannot die. But you know, when you have the definition of love as an emotion, then you can think that love can die.
If you've gotten to a point where you don't send your children anyhow, you can say anything anyhow, I think that's dangerous. There are things I don't like. You talk to me without way, I'll be angry.
And yeah, we all need to be tech savvy on Teke Talk.
It's fun time on radio.
With games you would love to be a part of.
This is Happy Radio.
For happy people.
This
is
Lagos.
Join Andrea, Odu-obi, Teke, and Collins Teke on What's Up Lagos. Every weekday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Trust me, it's radio that heals.
It's What's Up Lagos, baby. Get set.
for a long time, but they know I believe me. All up when I come back, say one try. Oh yeah, do I?
Okay. Take the lead, let's say. Start the show. Bring Lagos in. After a break, that was very eventful. 2 days felt like a whole year with everything that happened over the weekend. And I cannot even lie that I don't even know where to start the show from this morning. In fact, there is a prep, there is a direction, there's a plan on what our conversation would be. But we reach here now, just remember everything that is happening. And it became a challenge to know where do we take her from.
I think the best way to start is from the song you just played.
Okay.
The fact that Burna Boy and of course Wizkid, also Tiwa Savage, has been celebrated.
Yep.
Over the weekend. It's amazing how our very own Burna Boy won a Grammy Award.
Yeah, I mean,
The best global music award. Album rather.
the celebration, it's from very many angles. Okay, now you talked about Burna Boy.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the Kutis.
Okay.
Seun Kuti and Made Kuti, who also won the award. And you mentioned Tiwa Savage also on Wizkid.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about them because just about a month ago, towards the early this year, we had an exclusive 8 charts with Femi Kuti and the son Made Kuti won the Grammy, which of course we'll find time to air. It was an exclusive, revealing chat. He was talking about the plans he's got to go out, do an album with the son. And all that, and I was just saying, okay, do I start from there? Where do I start from? And then he just put me on a state of confusion. But thank God you came in to rescue.
To rescue. Anyways, I'm actually, I don't know why I'm stuttering, but
Yeah.
I'm actually speechless.
Okay.
But I celebrate with them. I celebrate hugely with them, and I'm sure that a lot of Burna Boy fans, Wizkid fans, In fact, we're all happy. We're all happy for them.
Yeah, we're all happy for it, no doubts. But
It's a big deal, actually. I mean, I saw the video of him screaming and shouting, and I also saw behind the stage. Behind the scene, his family and how excited all of them were. I mean, it's such a big deal. I'm proud.
That's right. We all proud, the entire African continent, from Cameroon to Nigeria to Malawi to Congo to South Africa to Libya to Egypt to every black
That's right. And there's something
on the surface of the earth.
There's something he said, no matter where you're from. Like this is a pointer to the fact that no matter where you're from, no matter the color, no matter the race, right?
Yep.
Stay grinding, stay doing your thing, and one day you will be recognized.
I mean, a lot to talk about this gentleman.
That's right.
I remember when some experts in the industry, and I'm glad to be one of those that came out to speak that Burna Boy is underrated. In fact, many years ago, he was underrated.
He's proved everybody wrong.
The so-called, let me not go and enter trouble, but the so-called powers that be in the industry at the time, didn't give him the check. They didn't give him the face. He's proud, he's rude. I'm like, man, separate the talent.
Add like 50 more shoulder pads.
I'm telling you.
Today I'm wearing a top that feels like it has shoulder pads. I wish I could put 50 more inside.
And I'm wearing a jacket that has a pad too. So we're all working tall and high as African giants.
That's right.
To celebrate the victory, especially those Nigerians who have won the awards, and also every other African that won the Grammy Award this time.
That's right. Also, over the weekend, we celebrated Mother's Day.
Yep.
So shout out to all the mothers. I hope you had a time to celebrate your mom, to call her and tell her thank you for being a mother. I think that first, before every other thing, because it takes a whole lot to have a child or human being growing inside of you for 9 months. Not to talk of the contraction, apart from the first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, that comes with its own baggage.
Yeah.
And then, having to go through the labor. After that, the sleepless nights when the child is born, training them through school. We now talk about the developmental stage. These are a lot. And then you're all grown up right now. You're big. I mean, just call and say, just grateful. Just be grateful for her. Say thank you that you saw me through.
That's
You
right.
were there for me.
That's right.
You brought me to this earth. Thank you.
I mean that's one aspect that every man, when you think about that about a woman, I think you should, just shut up for a bit and just respect and place a woman where they're supposed to be.
That's right.
And give them the respect they deserve, because it's an experience that you can't quantify. You can't even explain it because you don't know what it feels like. And I have learned that, the past 1 year of being a dad, for the first time in my life, I got to understand why women are kings, actually. So for mothers, we celebrate you.
We celebrate you. Also, if you're, there are people who are mothers of people, right? They're not exactly their biological mothers. I've mothered people who are not my child or my children, rather. So people in that category also fall under mothers, and they also should be celebrated.
That's right.
Yeah, if they have, impacted your life one way or the other, just reach out to them and celebrate them this Mother's Day.
That's great. So we're still Mother's Day as far as concerned. In fact, for the next, every day should be Mother's Day, actually. But today we'll give you the opportunity to call on them and celebrate, and also give shout out. Just call. Probably give us an update of what's going to happen in your Lungu, because whether Bonabo win award, Whiskey win award, or Mother Days come or not, many things are happening.
That's right.
We want to know how you guys survived. Those who did not have lights, how did you survive the heat? For how long did your journey work? Hey, you say, I thought something.
You thought something, no? Now, for the past 1 week, I don't know if it is more, for the past 1 week, the whole of, I think, the island from Lekki Victoria Island, Ikoyi, Aja, axis, blackout.
For 3 days, so some areas.
Did you say 3 days? I said like a week thereabout. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been blackout the whole week.
Man.
And I don't know if it's still ongoing at the moment, if the situation is still ongoing at the moment, coupled with the fact that fuel price has increased. It's now $2.12, right?
Yeah.
So people are now depending on that. How can we survive in this country, for God's sake?
For crying out loud. How can we have sense?
How can we you say sense? How can we survive? For God's sake. For God's sake. No lights for the whole 1 week, and that will mean we have to depend on fuel. And now the filling stations are packed out with either cars or people with their gallons trying to get fuel. It's frustrating.
So I'm going to post something on my social media, which was a conversation I recorded with a black market fuel seller over the weekend.
Okay.
The guy was telling me, I said 5 liter, how much? I said 2.5. That's 500 naira per liter.
What?
I said 10 liters, how much? I said 5,000. I have a recording of that, and that's what
Because it was black market.
Yes, and someone was buying that. So a lot of people even bought fuel in black market because there was panic buying, and you had to survive, no lights. And then guess what? To understand how much power is needed in our lives on a daily basis, do you know that number of estates and houses rely on the power to pump water? So people also
That
live.
means, oh my
Hey,
goodness,
la, la,
no
boo, la,
lights.
hiba, yeah.
That would mean we'll have to get fuel.
Uh-huh.
That would mean if you don't have fuel or money to get fuel, there won't be water.
Uh-huh.
You can't pump water, of course, because
Yeah.
there's no power. That means you have to depend on either using sachet water to have your bath or going to the well. Now, if your well is not so clean, you have to go and get into. Oh my goodness!
So
it is just too much.
So pure
This is
water,
too much.
pure water sellers probably sold more.
And hike their price as well.
Yes, prices of pure water. You see, you can see the multiply effect of one little.
It's inflation. That's what happens.
Hey, God, Nigerians, Lagosians,
You're
we hail
doing
you.
well. You're doing well.
We hail you.
We're doing well.
You are doing very well.
You're doing well.
You are doing well. No, you deserve accolades. In fact, I
survive.
stand up for all of you.
We will survive.
Ah, no, you are doing well. So, you can forget about the worries now. Tell us about the gists. You know how you survived. Don't come and complain, please. I'm not government. Are you government?
No, I'm not.
You know, are you government for the people?
I'm a broadcast journalist.
So please, government can hear you through this platform, but we are not government.
That's right.
All right. So please, the idea is for us to know how you survived, and we have fun talking about this. And there'll be a platform for where you can talk about the problems and how to fix it. And government, you have that on this station, I can assure you.
That's right.
But that's what I want to know.
Yeah, not to forget that Family Talks will be coming up in just a moment as
Yes.
well. We have a very interesting topic. It's something that we gave a hint about that we're going to talk about this week.
Yep.
And trust me, I want to hear from you as much as I want to also share my experience.
Yeah.
Experience not directly from me, but, relative still. But it's Family Talks. And we'll tell you the topic in just a moment.
Absolutely. We'll get into that. So call us on 0700 993 993 993. That's 0700 993 993 993.
And if you're a woman, do call us 01465 7190.
If you're sending a WhatsApp, it's 0809 597 58005. Remember to scream, "What's up, Lagos?"
Yes.
And anytime
Yes.
you hear that, if you're at home, say cheers.
Cheers to life.
Absolutely.
That's right.
My baby,
Yeah.
you're the best mother.
What I tried to do?
And
What I tried to do, for God's sake?
I got this natural,
If you're not
Wait.
streaming, go straight on Facebook.
right? Yeah.
Stream us live and see what Collins is trying to do.
I don't want you to lie. This is not a common flower.
I can't believe
It has a beautiful. No, it's not common. You can't see it.
Your mates are very bouquet.
Hello, please.
Collins said to please.
This is
pick-
natural,
pick
fresh.
Grass.
This flower.
Grass.
This flower
Oh my
is still
goodness.
very much alive.
I
To
can't
let you know
believe this.
that it was freshly plugged this morning.
It's grass now.
Lagos, you can see this. It's grass. If I give you a hand,
This is grass.
this is very expensive flower.
What do you mean? Buy me a bouquet.
I'll be a bouquet, but
This
hold
is-
this one
what
first.
is this?
Smell this
What
one first.
the-
man.
Hold this one first. I smell
Those-
one. I just smell what cow must have dropped their dunk on. I don't understand.
Hello.
What's going on here?
Hello, please.
I mean-
accept my gifts.
No.
I will still do
can't.
more.
I'm sorry.
I know, but this,
Let me pass it before.
it's nice. You like it. I kept this. You know, for how many years?
What's nice about this?
My God.
It smells like a
Give my flower.
It's a fairy now.
I swear. Hello, please. Let's do to Wonderco.
This thing is a fairy.
Oh man, Chai. Hi, Lagos.
Get me a good bouquet.
I
If
will,
you
but-
want- if you want to wish me a happy Mother's Day,
Chai.
we'll be right back.
So like what are we doing?
the same again.
No, that's worse.
Okay.
That's worse. That's worse.
Yeah, Lagos, Nigeria. We're back again. One day cool, beautiful love song to celebrate women and mothers out there, especially this amazing, beautiful mother here. Who has refused to take my
Ephraim.
African? It's not Ephraim.
Your
please.
Ephraim that you gave
God.
to me.
Guys, let's
If
talk
you
to
don't know what
negotiation.
Ephraim means state leave.
Saint leave.
My husband constantly
That's-
from the road and gave to me on Mother's Day. I can't believe this.
Oh man. What else can an African man do to show love?
I don't
Anyways,
understand.
no way. Okay. Bouquet.
We have a few people on
We
the
do
line
have.
already. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Odu-obi.
Odu. Odu-obi. Andrea.
What's up,
Odu-obi,
nigga?
Teke.
What's up? Cheers to life.
Cheers to
How was your
life.
weekend?
We did our best. We tried. We tried.
I only want to hear from Odu-obi Teke, not calling.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Thank you. No, bro, it's okay. She and me at the end of the day.
As in it.
I miss Onada, yo.
Hey, yeah, we miss you
We
too.
miss you too. We're back. We're
How's the
back.
family?
We're
Very fine. How is your whole
How
family?
are you too?
Very well. The weekend was so dry.
Man, it is well, oh. Happy
Everywhere
Mother's Day
quiet.
to you, though.
Honestly.
Sorry. No.
On Friday, I won a family game show.
Okay,
So
you're
they
the
were trying
one.
to get my details.
When it
but
went off,
network
you are the
went
person
off.
I asked to send send me a DM, right?
Yes, we were on it before the network went
Okay.
off.
You
All
know
right.
what?
All right.
I don't know if they're streaming, so
Yeah.
if they are, someone would get your contact right now.
Yeah, someone
Oh.
should get your contact right now. I
you.
guess those are screen the calls. Khaled, I don't know, man. Thank you,
someone's
Khaled.
doing that.
Okay, we need to go on a break quickly and come back to the calls.
With the most history worldwide. Are you ambitious, a smart worker? Do you have a great attitude? Ready to take your career to the next level? Here is an opportunity for you. Please call 0815 705 0505 or 0905 637 4258 to book for an interview. A multinational company in Lekki, Lagos is massively recruiting independent sales executives that own a car and a valid driver's license. Are you ready to work on a good attitude? Ready to take your career next level? Here is an opportunity. Please call 0815 705 637 to book for an interview.
You are listening to Junction for Talk.
What's up, Lagos, baby? Get set.
All right, welcome back. It's Nigeria Info 99.3, and you're hanging out with the Tekers on What's Up Lagos. I am Andrea, Odu-obi, Teke, and he is Collins. Teke.
That's right. Thank you so much for observing that prestige pause. It's 32 past 10. No, I don't like to talk that way. 28 minutes to the top of the hour.
Okay.
That's 28 minutes to 11 o'clock. And it's a beautiful time to start our family talk for today.
That's right.
For those who are streaming us live on Facebook and YouTube, please, if you're not, you're missing a lot. There are things you're missing if you're not listening on radio.
You didn't see the flower that's the grass.
Please, it's not grass. Guys, you can check online.
Leaf.
Oh, there's somebody to zoom this thing for me, please. I don't like you're insulting this is natural. This plant may not be available anywhere in the world. Okay. It might just be something.
All right, thank you.
This might just be like the fish.
With love.
This might be the fish. This might be like the fish that this guy's got. The fish this guy's caught that is worth millions of dollars, and they did barbecue with it. Okay. We might just be messing with another $1 million. You don't know this plant.
Thank you.
We're in Africa.
It's received with love.
So, guys.
For Mother's Day, thank you.
But I owe you a bouquet still. But guys, on Facebook, by the way, I was talking about you streaming on Facebook. There are a number of comments already. Someone is saying, please, just collect it now. I say that fly is very expensive.
Okay.
And there are a lot of comments there on that. Very funny. And some people are wishing their moms happy Mother's Day. We'll get to that. Yeah. But let's bring our family talk to the fore.
Today, let's talk the relationship with in-laws. In-laws. The name in-laws was sometimes or frighten people. So which side of the divide do you fall?
Big question.
Frighten you when you hear in-laws?
You go just drop your spoon. Like if you just hear in-law, your spoon. If you're eating your spoon, just drop. Hey, don't mention the wait till my eye see.
Oh.
You know?
Or does it excite you whenever you hear in-laws?
Oh, my lovely in-laws. God bless my in-laws. God bless my in-laws. What side do you belong to?
What side of the divide do you belong? So that's what we'll be talking about today on the show. We want to know, want to examine, want to also highlight the rules of in-laws. What does it actually mean when you call a person your in-law? We also want to hear your experiences. I mean, last week we had a woman who called in fact, several women, not just one woman, called in and then she shared her experience. In fact, she was crying on the show about how she's been traumatized, the way her in-laws treated her. And, you know, it's affected her children. It has gone to the extent where she's refused her children to have anything to do with her in-laws. That is with her children's uncles and aunties from the father's side. You know, it's a bad thing. We find this very common in Africa. I know that it happens all around the world. We talked about multicultural families, I think, last week. And we mentioned how some families get upset or not so happy when their family or when their sibling is trying to marry someone who's not from their tribe. Now, when that individual goes ahead to get married, automatically they become an in-law to the other family members. And that means that they become related together they become related through the marriage. And sometimes it's not a very good relationship. Sometimes the relationship, you know, is traumatizing. Sometimes the relationship is exciting. That's why I asked the question earlier. What side of divide do you fall? Are you part of those people who are excited whenever your in-laws come around or whenever you hear their names? Or are you the one who gets frightened anytime you hear your in-laws' name? And why do we get frightened? Why do we have stories? Why do we have cases of in-laws beating up their brothers' wives, taking their brothers' wives' properties, you know, bullying them? Why do we have this happening? And if you have your
culture, that's epic.
Absolutely. Is it culture promoting it or what have you? Or is it just the society? Or is it just peculiar to a certain kind of family members? So please, I would like for you to share us, or we would like for you to share your experience with us and why we also highlight the roles of in-laws and what exactly it means to be an in-law.
Beautiful. Well said. Well laid. The foundation. So we're ready to talk. Well, let me rush to Facebook now.
All right.
And find out some of the comments that have come in earlier and just give a shout out. If you're not viewing us on Facebook, you are, I don't know what to say, but guys, you can find us at Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook and on YouTube. Drop your comments there. We check on YouTube. We check on Facebook. And YK Bolaji Aremu said, "What's up, Lagos? Turto, Adenigbagbe Adetola says, hello, Lagos. Well, I'm taking that. Abdulganiyu Jimon say, Happy New Week, folks. This topic is good. I'm watching live from PH. That's on Port Harcourt in River States. Okay. And another person here, this Ed Oluwaseun said, I want to be like Mr. Cole. You want to be like me? Okay. So Ed Oluwaseun Ajayi said, help me wish my mom happy Mother's Day, Mrs. Ajayi. So shout out to
Happy
you.
Mother's Day, Mrs. Ajayi.
Your son Oluwasegun Ajayi is saying happy Mother's Day. YK Bolaji Aremu say, wow, awesome. Just accept it. That flower is very expensive. Oh.
Okay. Expensive
Yes,
flower.
accept it.
Thank you. It's acceptable.
He said, you guys rock, man. Tunde Akinkume cannot hold his excitement. He's just, rolling on the floor and laughing. And YK comes back. Harry Agu say, Collins, chai! He now walked away. Chai what? Chai, you say I gave free.
You see better. I'm sure that some men did not even forgot to wish their wives, the mother of their children, a happy Mother's Day.
Benjamin say grass. Andrea, take it easy now. How can you say grass? Oh, well, Ashwadi Awani Oluwadamilari said, Collins is a big fish. You want to insult me? Now, big food you want to talk. I know. Now, so someone is saying OPJ. I don't know what that means. I won't lie. The best couple on radio. Lovely comments there. We appreciate you. See all of you. Sheriff.
Somebody said that St. Leave. St. Leave, actually. St. Leave is what my husband
St. Leave.
That's what the person wrote now. St. Leave.
It's not St. Leave. How do you know? Say Collins. Oluwafemi, you talk about Joseph. Man, guys, I can't handle this message. They're just pouring in. He said, how many times did I call you, Collins? He called me 3 times, sir. He said, what's up, Lagos? Talk about your friend. He said, Collins, it's so romantic to give the flower. You know, a lot of things going on. Sam from Iponi say they.
I think I've seen that message on WhatsApp, and I'm going to read it.
Okay, great. So let's.
Later.
Can we go to the calls?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Call us up at 0700 993 993 993. If you're a woman, you want to also share your experience. We're talking the relationship you have with in-laws. We're talking about relationship with in-laws. Call us up 01465 7190.
Absolutely.
Hello.
What's up? Sorry, I can't scream more than that.
Okay.
Andrea.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Speaking with you both. My name is Emeka.
Emeka. Great to have you.
Yes. I am calling presently from, where is this place? Mafuluku.
Mafuluku.
All right, great.
Yes. Well, the topic you brought up this morning, I think it's an interesting one.
All right.
Because there are issues going on today in our society concerning the mother-in-law thing. Well, for me, I'll share my experience.
All right.
I have been married for 6 years now.
Okay.
Yes, 6 years. I got married in 2016. 15 precisely.
Okay.
So, talking about the side of the divide I fall in, I think I'll say thank God. In fact, I fell into the right part of it. And I'm having a good time with my mother-in-law, who is presently in my house.
Wow.
And at some point, it was both mothers, my mother-in-law and my mother, living in my house. And I think it's not just fine. Luck is a part of it.
Okay.
So I got married to the right person, the right family.
Okay.
Secondly, I also played a strong role in it.
Okay.
Because I had the both of them living in my house. Both of them were sick. Unfortunately, I lost my mother last year.
Wow, so sorry about that.
Me, when my mother died, my mother-in-law cried more than I did.
Wow.
The reason is that both of them were best of friends.
Wow.
And how did that happen? I and my wife and I, we played a huge role in that.
Okay.
Having the both of them living in my house, we conditioned them.
Okay.
So it wasn't just a case of, my mother is here, okay, she's here. Oh, my mother-in-law is here, she's here. Whenever they have an issue, we leave them to solve it out. No. I told my mother, this house is my wife's house.
Wow.
Okay.
As much as it is my house, it is your son's house,
Okay.
you have to respect my wife. You have to respect the orders of my house. This is not your house.
Okay.
I played it. I stated it clear.
Very nice.
So it wasn't a case of my mother saying, this is my son's house. No, it's my wife's house. As much as it's my house.
Okay.
So do the things you're supposed to do. Don't do the things you're not supposed to do. If in any way my wife does anything you don't like, don't hesitate to tell me. And the same thing to my wife, of which I didn't even spell that much to her. She knew. And the same thing I said to my mother, my wife said to her own mother. So we condition them, not like condition like strictly, no, but we have to bring the both of them separately though. Spoke to my mother in the presence of my wife. My wife spoke with her mother in my presence. So I think we did a lot. We worked around it. And it's not just a case of them living the way they want. I think you should say something to their living there. Otherwise, if they can't stick to it, they can leave.
All right.
This is my home now. It's not a case of me not loving my mother. I loved my mother. But this is my home. You don't bring anything extra into my home.
That's
fantastic.
Right. Wow.
Fantastic.
I mean, Emeka just kept me.
Thank you. I love that. I love that he mentions that he had to tell them that. I mean, he told his mom that this is my wife's house.
Yep.
As much as it's my own house as well. It is not your house. So I'm not going to expect you to come with your rules.
The rules and say, my
son's
house.
This is my son's house. I like that.
Man.
But this is like a very peculiar case.
It's peculiar.
Because,
if
like he said, he wanted, exactly. He just mentioned that it might be a place of luck.
Luck, yes.
But he's grateful that he married the right family.
Yeah.
So this is a peculiar case, I must say. We can... He had to put. I mean, I'm so speechless because you had your both mothers, your wife's mother and your mother in the same roof, and they were living together happily. It's
in-law versus in-law.
That's beautiful. That's all I can say. But that case is just for him. How many mothers, how many families can be like that without going loggerheads, without trying to claim superiority? We find that mostly coming from the man's family saying, this is my brother's house. We married you.
We married you.
You know.
You just walk in and go to the fridge. If I give you a hand, and just carry whatever.
But I like that he had to tell her. This is our home, this is our house, we have rules. And because it's not your house, it's my wife's house, you have to follow the rules. That's beautiful.
Very beautiful. Go to the next call. But just a reminder that in some countries, right, it is okay for in-laws to move and live with for example, as a man, you can move and live
with your
in-laws.
Like, for instance, my family house.
Yes, I'm marrying you.
Yeah.
So you are still staying with your parents in your family house with in-laws, uncles, and everyone, big family house.
Yes.
And it's okay by law and everything for me to move in
and live with me and my family house.
I'm just imagining that happening
in Africa. Oh my God!
No, I know it does happen
what
in some cases.
Finish. Horrific.
That's what I would say, but it's not a big deal in the United States.
Would you call it civilization? Would that be part of it?
It's because I don't know. In-law matter. Let's not be deceived to think that it's African. No, it's not an African thing. I just think that those societies are a bit more liberal. The open-mindedness is on another level.
Yeah.
That's why that's a place where you can call an in-law. You can tell your in-law that, in a way that you feel. You can call your in-law by first name and it doesn't mean anything. So, say, yes, your grandpa comes.
From what I even know, the Yoruba culture, right? If a woman is married into the family, right, and that man has siblings, younger siblings, your youngest in that home might be... the wife might be older than that youngest in the family.
Yeah.
But by culture, she's supposed to call that youngest auntie.
Yeah, even though, I've seen that many times.
Or brother.
I heard that a number of times in Ibadan. I see one small girl that call it auntie. Why are you calling it auntie? It's in-law.
It's in-law because it's the in-law. So if she doesn't go by that, she's disrespecting the home or the family.
So we're talking about in-laws. In-laws, what does it mean to you? Have you had an experience you'd like to share? Guys, if you have an experience, try and keep it as short as possible, brief as possible, so that we can take as many calls. So let's get back.
Hello? Oh, the call is back. 0700 993 993 993. Hello?
Lines are jamming. Oh, what's going on? It's someone's... All right. Anybody there?
Hello?
Nemu. Ezigbo nne m Chukwu biko gozie nne m nwunye ya ọgaliri. Chukubiko gozie.
Okay.
Oshedike mama mohe.
30 seconds left.
Chukubiko gozie nem. Oshedike nem. Let's get it talk.
That was for your mom, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to your mom.
Honestly, shout out to all the women out there. And
What does that mean?
He was
Teke.
singing to us.
I was
Please,
singing,
I think
yeah.
you should interpret that for the people who don't understand. what
People
you just
listening
sang.
from Malaysia.
It's just like name that is my mother. God should bless my mother to give her progress and so blessing in all truth. That's the meaning of the song. Because
So
it's an old song that has been name. That is a great woman that has been taking care of people for like years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Lovely.
Then how we survive in this country, my brother. NEPA and another thing, the tariff where they give people these days.
It's too much, Abi.
In fact, every day this government keep but
Hello. If I give you left hand.
with the start with the vent. But it's true. What?
What's up? Thank you so much, Ebuka.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Yes. I want to contribute to the topic, please.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Yes. What has baffled me, I personally, my own son has been hijacked for a girl by a pastor. And right from this moment we're talking about, we don't know where they are living. Even the pastor hijacked him to the church and all that. Can we call that in-law?
Please explain.
Explain better.
again.
We're confused
Please,
here.
what's your name first of all, and then where you're calling from, and then go ahead.
Okay, my name is David.
David.
Okay, so David.
Yes.
Welcome.
You know, my own son
Okay.
is fortunately being married to a girl
Okay.
by a pastor of a church.
Okay.
Satellite town, precisely.
Okay.
And now, when they did all what they want to do, no, they did not consult us. And can that be an in-law something? You see, because
Your daughter and the man did not consult you.
they did not consult.
Wow.
You understand me? So we just let them say, okay, well, whatever they want to do, let them do it. But on our own, we are praying.
Yeah.
You see, everybody has his own side of the story, and this is the side of my own story too.
Okay.
We are talking about relationship between in-laws and So if things are well done the way it's supposed to be done, trust, we are for ourselves.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I can help. Yes.
All right.
That is what we are doing.
Okay, thank you so much for
sharing
calling.
with us. Keep listening.
God bless you too. So what he's trying to say is his daughter, or his son rather, was forcefully married. A pastor forcefully married both of them together.
Okay.
And without consulting, without doing the whole my family meet your family and things like that. So he's no due process. So he's asking, would he call such a person
an in-law? There's an old song, done by these guys, Prisdicon Barga and his crew. You say, born picking with somebody, my brother, no being a marriage. So it's not marriage. Come and live with somebody, my sister, no being a marriage. It's an old song, very old song that my dad and granddad used to play.
All right.
So that's the same question this morning.
Would you call such a person, his in-law?
Yeah.
But if you're just tuning and you're wondering what we're talking about today on the show, we're talking relationship with in-laws.
Yep.
And we asked earlier, what side of the divide do you fall? Are you part of those people when you hear in-laws, you get scared, you get frightened? Or are you you follow the category when you hear in-laws, you're excited, you want to go meet them, you want to have family hangouts with them? Or do you have a very terrible experience with in-laws? Apparently, we had a lot of people who have shared their experience about how bad, how terrible, how frightening the relationship has been. From my mom's perspective, if she's listening right now, I'm sure she would say it has been frightening for her.
Let's get back to the calls.
That's right. Hello?
What's up?
What's up?
Hello.
Hi. What's up? Very well. Who are we talking to?
This is Esther.
Hi.
From Lex.
Hi, Esther. How
welcome.
you doing?
Let's talk.
Hi, Colin. Hi, Andrea. How you guys doing?
We're doing
fine.
great.
Okay, about this in-law thing. First, let me just say about what's the express. When I passed the express just now, I was wondering, I said, where did everyone go to? Where did they go to?
No traffic.
No traffic, oh my
Wow. Are you sure it's not rapture? People have not disappeared.
Hope we are not talking to ourselves.
Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead.
Talking about in-laws, personally, I don't have a problem with in-laws coming around. But the last visit I had, my dad's my husband's younger brother. I think it was supposed to be like a rehab or something because he smokes and he drinks and the rest. So he came to Lagos and it was supposed to be a disciplinary setting and the rest. But I then observed that my husband was trying to like pamper him and do this and do that. I was not really happy because for me, my own cousins that came around, my nephews, my nieces, when they came around, the last time they came around, it was normal discipline. You wake up in the morning, do the normal thing while I do the normal thing. But I just noticed that, you know, sometimes these men, they are very funny. They want to cover up for their own parts and they want to expose, some men are like that.
Okay.
So now I pinpointed it. I said, come, what's happening? Your brother will not just wake up with only boxers. I have a little girl in this house. And then, you sit in the living room with your legs wide open, and I'm seeing some parts of your, those kind of a thing. I really don't like, I don't like it. And that's me, I don't like when people are not in a public space. And, this is not your home. This is our home. Myself and my husband. So, but for my mother-in-law, she's a very sweet person. She comes around, whenever she's around, she adjusts. She will tell you, this is you guys. This is your space. When it comes to my own side, then this is my space. Yeah. But she will respect whatever you cook, she takes. She doesn't even select. Nothing. She's a very sweet person. As I don't have any problem with anybody coming around.
Okay. All right. That means you have a good relationship with your in-laws, and that's good. But
yeah.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you very much. Wow.
Okay.
I
would. Okay.
They are very related.
Oh my God! People come with their excesses, right?
Yeah.
And they forget the fact that you're not in your house, especially when it's in-laws this time. They know that this is not your house, but you want to come to my house and you want to, throw your legs. You want to go into my pot, open my pot, take your meat or take my meat or take my food without even asking me. Like, who does that?
Okay. But sometimes it could be that if the father of the house, even though it's your house, you're also exhibiting such habit, like going to your wife's pot. I know you have the right, but going there without asking sometimes could be sending a message if she would also live with you.
That's right.
Okay, so we need to go on a break in seconds.
Okay.
I think there's a message on Facebook here that it would be nice to read. So what's up, Lagos? Good morning. The Tekes call is, I don't know what you people have done to me. I am now saying hello. I told my sister yesterday, hello. What do you mean? I love you both. Andrea, you're looking beautiful with a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, we'll go on another break. Can we squeeze one more call?
No.
No, we cannot. We'll be back.
We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.